Hello and welcome to the first week of Team Draft Super League. I think we're going to watch Reed and Sam right now, right? I'm here with Huey, William Jensen. Yeah?
Hey, everybody.
I think, what are we at? We're at 3-1 right now?
Sounds right. I'm off to a rousing 0-2 start.
Yeah, well, I got under you pretty well. So, although I did have to peel a couple turns to do it, so.
Yeah.
Okay about it.
All right.
But yeah. So, yeah. Carrying Sam is the plan. His deck's pretty awful.
That's okay. Sam was feeding me. My deck's not great either. So
yeah. Speed each other up a little bit.
I switched around a little bit, and then I ended up just playing 3 colors. Although I got a blue-black cycling land, which was helpful.
Yeah.
So how did the draft go for you? Were you white-blue the whole time, or?
Yeah, so let's see. I first picked a compulsory rest. I think I second picked the 2-3 embalm guy.
Yeah, my pack was so bad. I almost first picked it. I first picked an Emberhorn Minotaur. It was like not what you hope to have happen in a team draft where you just get like a replacement level card first pick, or any draft for that matter, but it happens, of course. I thought you picked a blue card. The pack was like 5 blue cards, so I mean, not that they were even particularly good, but like the next best card was something like Hieroglyphic Illumination or something bad.
Yeah, so I took that, and then third pick I took that white-blue rare Vizier.
Yeah.
So, and then I just kind of moved into white-blue.
Sure.
I thought about going green for a second. There was just a lot of green going through, which is I just assumed Owen was going to be green, but I guess every single green card got to Justin. So
yeah, that's true. I thought you might have been blue-red because of the Enigma Drake. I thought you'd be blue for sure, so I tried to go blue a little bit, and then I didn't want to pass you too much, but the blue in pack 1 wasn't that good. Then I opened Glyph Keeper in pack 2, so I just took it because I figured. I didn't really think Sam was blue, but I figured I was going to have to take blue in pack 3 anyway because I thought you were blue. So in the end, I ended up with a 3-color, mostly red with some blue and some black deck, whatever.
Yeah, I could tell Owen was blue for sure. I guess I was getting squeezed a little bit by you guys, but I think my deck ended up okay. I have got to play the cards that you guys don't want.
Yeah. I mean, you have a pretty aggressive deck. You didn't cast it against me, but you have a Trial of Valor, right?
I have a white Trial and a couple
you did cast it against me. Yeah, that's how you won. Trial in Ketra's name.
Yep.
Yeah, your deck looked pretty solid. It wasn't like no criticisms of it anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with it. So, yeah. So, curious to see if I can get under Reed, but we'll see.
Yeah, he has a pretty similar deck. Might be a somewhat draw-dependent matchup, but who knows? Die roll will be good there for sure.
Yeah.
We watched Reed once earlier. It seemed like he got a little lucky in the 3rd game against Sam. Sam just got stuck on only white mana, couldn't cast his black spells, so.
Yeah.
But luckily my team doesn't have me playing this round, so we can probably tie it up.
Yeah, I don't know. You've got some powerful cards at least.
I do. I think of your 3 decks, certainly I like my chances the best against Sam. Not because anything about Sam in particular. He just has a slower deck that I think my cards are going to be a bit better there than they were against you and Justin.
I have a feeling you're probably going to trump him pretty well. His deck's just kind of a do nothing,
Yeah, right.
You have cards he can't deal with.
Right.
So. Yeah, well.
So how's Madison?
Madison's great. It's always been great. Love it. So, you're on Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Got home yesterday from the Pro Tour. Feels good to be home. Been gone for weeks, but.
Oh yeah. When did you guys get out there?
Well, we went to New York to test at Finkel's, and then we were there for a couple weeks. Then we just went to Nashville Thursday of the Pro Tour.
Sure.
There for the weekend. Got home yesterday. I'm tired though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got back on Sunday. I was pretty wiped out. So tried to do some drafts to prep for this because I went 1-5 at the PT, so I wasn't feeling super great.
Yeah, that always sucks, but it happens. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
All right, sounds like we're ready to go, so let's watch Reed and Justin.
All right, what do we have here?
Looks like Reed's going to probably have to take a mulligan here. Justin
Yeah, it
has
does.
a pretty good hand, but a bit slow maybe.
It's fine. Yeah, I might be too slow for Reed's deck, honestly. Like, I don't think he cares much about that 6-7.
Yeah, but against a 6-card hand, probably. I mean, I can't imagine Reed's going to keep against a 6-card hand with the 2-3 into the cartouche. That might just be enough tempo. Who knows?
Right.
Who's first? I can't tell.
I can't tell either. Let's see.
Looks like Justin is. I guess Reed kept. All right.
Okay, well, it seems bold.
Yeah, it's optimistic for sure. Hope he draws an island this turn.
Yeah, that would be good for him. No turn 2 from Justin, so... okay, well, cycler.
Yeah. All right.
All right, well, good for us.
Yes.
So
maybe a bit of an ambitious keep by Reed, but
yeah, I guess we'll see. At least he's up against one of Justin's slower hands. Okay, well, there's an island for him. So I'm just gonna pretty much be all in on this 2-2. Which is probably getting eaten this turn. We'll see.
Can make an argument for just playing compulsory rest also, which it looks like.
Okay, looks like we did that, yeah. You like that better there?
Yeah. I can see it. I mean, he can sort of hope that, Justin didn't play a 2-drop if he hopes he has either all expensive cards or whatever.
Sure.
It's only a 2-3 though, so I mean, as it stands, it's not going to work out particularly well for Reed, I don't think.
It just seems to me that if you're Reed, you would just want to try to, get a clock out there. Hope Justin's hand is slow.
The problem is, given that Justin doesn't have any cheap cards in play, it's probably likely that 2-2 is not going to connect next turn unless it gets a cartouche on it, which is fine.
Yeah, that's what I assumed, but... Yeah. So if you're Reed here, well, I guess we'll see. So, okay, so Justin's going to cartouche, it looks like.
It's going to be really hard for Reed to win this game, given that he's going to have no board, and if Justin, basically every draw in Justin's deck is good because of the 6-7 in his hand, so...
Right.
I suppose if Reed draws a plains here, he can play his 2-2 and compulsory rest the exemplar.
Right. Yeah.
But he basically has no chance to race the... What's it called? I don't know, the 6-7.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a combination of cards in Reed's deck here that's going to do it. I don't see it.
I don't know. I saw he and Sam both had Gideon's Interventions in their hand at one point. I don't know if that's in Reed's main deck or not. I don't remember, but I suppose if he has that in his deck and he draws plains here and casts 2 spells, maybe.
I mean, do you just cycle here if you're Reed, and just hope. You got to get that thing out of your hand. Maybe not. I mean, it's just you could just play your guaranteed play. Making a land drop here. Yeah, I don't know.
I probably would cycle.
Yeah.
You have to get so lucky to win. I mean, also, even without knowing about the 6/7, like Justin has a land in play that makes a creature. It doesn't. Reed just can't win. He could practically stack his deck and not win. It just doesn't matter. I mean, I'm sure he'll play on, but it just really doesn't matter what happens, more or less.
Right. Okay.
Is that lethal right now?
Block the 5.
Unless Reed chunk blocks. Unless it's chunk. Yeah, like this is lethal, right? 4, 8, 10, 12.
This does it.
Mm-hmm.
Blocking the 5 doesn't even do it. That thing has trample.
Yeah, he would have had to. He would have had to block Defiant Great Maw. It's only a 4/4 the other guy, right? Because it had a -1/-1 counter, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Reed would never make that play in a million years.
Yeah.
So it looks like Gideon's Intervention is in his deck, or at least it's in his deck now. I'm not sure if he moved it in.
Yeah. Justin doesn't look like he's got a ton of options here.
Yeah, when you play one color, you basically just play one color. It looks like he's going to take out his white and Regal Caracol to board in like a Stinging Shot or something against white-blue. That makes some sense.
Yeah. Yep. He just wants to have good mana. All of his guys are at least a little bit bigger and a little bit slower, so... Yeah, on paper, who do you think is favored here? I think it looks good for Reed. He's just got a lot of flyers. He's just faster. It looks like he can ignore a lot of Justin's cards.
Yeah, it's probably pretty draw dependent. I mean, Justin can just race with the 2 synchronized strikes and all the pump spells and the hooded brawlers and stuff.
Right.
Giant Spider's pretty good.
Yeah. I see Reed got all of the honored crop captains. I was wondering if those would find a home. They're going so late.
Yeah. Looks like Reed only has something like 7 blue cards. I wonder if he's ever sideboarded into that deck, but probably not.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that might actually...
It's actually 9. I don't know how I got 7.
Yeah,
but
he's a little short.
9's a lot more, yeah. All right, it looks like they submitted for game 2.
Pretty good hand for Justin here. Kind of slow one for Reed, but I don't think you can ship that.
No, I would definitely keep, but I agree that his hand is pretty poor.
So is he gonna play Exemplar or the 3/1?
Probably the 3/1, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Exemplar is just gonna trade off with no real trick.
Yeah, and it won't get big enough to use the cartouche. I think Justin would probably be happy to trade his companion for Binding Mummy.
Yeah, for sure, I would.
Maybe not now. Maybe he can try to get tricky with Synchronized Strike. I think I would still trade off, though. Looks like Owen won his match against Sam, so 3-2.
Expected as much.
Poor Sam.
Well, yeah, poor Sam. I mean, when we Sam was like, yeah, my deck's not good.
That's fine. It happens. My deck's not good either. Yeah, Reed forced a cycle here. Angler Drake pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's definitely decent. Naga Oracle can slow things down, but the synchronized strike might be really horrible here.
I wonder if there would be any chance Reed would ever just blind Gideon's Intervention synchronized strike, knowing Justin has 2. That's really not a Reed way to play. Just like
okay. Well, I mean, I can certainly see a world where Justin just plays another creature here. I mean, I think Justin's going to attack, right? But like, if Justin played another creature here, and Reed felt that he could untap, he might do it. Maybe
he might.
So you have a 2/4. You're pretty well set up. But I mean, I think Justin's obviously going to attack here.
Yeah, I wonder if he attacks with both, how Reed blocks.
Yeah, you just... Okay. Well, I guess I'm wrong. Just jamming a spider.
I think that's a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would have attacked. Like, there's no blocks that you're super sad about, right?
Yeah, I was trying to think how Reed would block. I mean, double blocking the 3/1, you can just trade for the mummy. I guess double block on the 2/3, you can just trade for the mummy also. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, now this is, well, he can still Stinging Shot and make the same attack.
Now we can attack with the spider also.
Right. So that's certainly not bad.
Now also the spidery grasp means if Reed tries to do something like put just Naga Oracle on Initiate's Companion, Justin can just play spidery grasp and not play his synchronized strike and save that for later or what have you.
I think if you're Justin here, are you firing off the Stinging Shot before you attack?
I think so.
I think I would.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Yeah. I don't know what Reed's got in his deck, for instance, but I don't know. Maybe Justin's thinking about running out the cartouche while Reed's tapped out, but that's probably...
Yeah, it doesn't really do much. I mean, he can cartouche away the flyer, but he has something for that.
Yeah. Justin's just deliberate. I was just trying to figure out what he was thinking about.
Well, he hasn't cast Stinging Shot, right? Like Reed's in blockers. Yeah. So what do I do if I'm Reed? It's pretty tough to try to play around Synchronized Strike.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, Reed's still at 20, so maybe...
Probably, if I'm guessing, Reed is going to put Oketra's Attendant and Naga Oracle on the 2/3. Because that would mean Justin needs 2 cards.
Oketra's Attendant and Naga Oracle on the 2/3. Sure.
I guess he wouldn't need 2 cards, really. But it would still be a trade if he used a pump spell on it.
Is there any merit to just trading off, putting Binding Mummy in front of the 3/1?
You can't. You can't do both because then...
Yeah, like I mean, just doing that.
Oh, just doing that?
Yeah.
You could.
Jamming back for 5 and playing on Angler Drake?
My instinct would be 2/4 and 3/3 on 2/3, just because then if Justin has just Synchronized Strike, he loses his creature.
On 2/4.
This is fine. But the problem is the Synchronized Strike doesn't actually have the spider die anymore.
Right. Yep, he gets value out of it. Okay, so if this is his block, then this is a fairly easy Stinging Shot.
He doesn't even have to cast it right now, in theory, if he doesn't want to. Although, might as well, sort of. Like, he could just cast Spidery Grasp and kill the 2/4 if he wanted.
Spider Grasp, kill 2/4. Yeah. I guess that's fine.
Because then the untapped Spider means Reed can't even attack back with the Attendant.
Right. And you get that 2/4 out of the way, which is just bigger than your team.
He might just want to cast a Stinging Shot before Reed untaps anyway.
Right. Yeah, it looks like that's what's happening. Oh, yeah. No, this way he can play Exemplar of Strength.
Oh, yeah, right.
Forgot about that guy. Okay, so... You play 2 creatures, you play Angler Drake. If you play 2 creatures, your blocks are still just as horrible against Synchronized Strike. Everything's bad against Synchronized Strike.
Yeah, I agree there. Wow. Pretty aggressive.
I guess he just doesn't want to sit back and get wrecked by that. So...
Justin can just... I guess he could attack with everything, but if the creature Reed chooses to block is Initiate's Companion, it's kind of a mess.
Right. If he... Yeah. I don't really like Stinging Shot plus Cartouche here.
No.
Maybe you're just trading off Stinging Shot and your Initiate's Companion to get that 4/4 out of the way and playing your Spider, and then next turn you can attack with everything and Synchronized Strike, and you have, if you draw land next turn, you have enough mana to play both Cartouche and Synchronized Strike.
The question is, if you attack with everything, does Reed block the 3/1? Because if he blocks anything else, Synchronized Strike is totally fine, and then you just kill the Drake, Stinging Shot the 3/3 flyer, and you have such a massive board advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
But if Reed chooses to block the 3/1, it's trouble. Because then you have to trade 2 cards, and then you don't have an answer to the Oketra's Attendant, which is really not ideal.
Well, is it even that much trouble? So, like, suppose that Justin jams with everything.
Yeah.
Everyone gets blocked. Stinging Shot trades with that, so Justin gets 2 for 1. Then Justin goes, Land Spider, go. Well,
it's not trouble in the sense like it's not guaranteeing a loss or creating a huge disaster, but you'd rather not have it happen.
Yeah. That's true.
Not sure I love this play. Although not sure I don't either. I'm just saying.
I don't hate it. I mean, Reed can either block and just lose this guy to Stinging Shot, or you can take 4. Justin can play Spider with Stinging Shot up, and then next turn have all his creatures and all his tricks. Seems fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I guess there's no real other option. I mean...
Right. No, I think this is better than attacking with everything.
I have a feeling if you attack with everything, Reed chooses to block. Oh no, because he would block the 3/1 because he would think of Shed Weakness. See, I think this is probably better.
What a slow roll. Cast your spell. Oh, is he going for cartouche here? I don't love it. I think I'd spider.
So if you're gonna play Stinging Shot, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would have spidered. I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, maybe he's just trying to stick it while Reed's tapped out.
Reed's still in a pretty tough spot.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, can he even really afford to play around Synchronized Strike?
Well, in some sense, like he can just put, I don't know. I mean, he knows that one of the cards is the spider.
Right.
But
right.
I mean,
Justin had one mystery card plus his draw step, so
yeah. I think he can he can probably afford to play around it enough to like triple block the Exemplar of Strength or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Especially with the Gideon's Intervention in hand, though I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely wouldn't do something crazy like put a 2/2 on the 3/1 and a 2/2 and a 1/3 on the 3/3.
Right. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't just put myself in a spot where I concede to it.
Right.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
this was my instinct also.
No, this is good.
Yeah. Not great against Shed Weakness, but
yeah, what can you do?
Yeah, I agree.
Can't play around everything.
Yeah, and Justin has 2 Synchronized Strikes, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just thinking about, I mean, I guess if you're Justin, you're not casting it, you're just letting things go through, play your spider.
That's what I think I would do.
Right, yeah.
Because, the Synchronized Strike is still pretty difficult.
Yeah, there's so much value.
Although Reed may Gideon's Intervention this Ornery Kodu, and then he has a decent amount of play, I guess, against the strike on the board. Like he can first double block the 3/1, and then if it trades, he just has an Anointer Priest to keep sticking on the Giant Spider. Can we see he named Ornery Kodu? Yeah, as expected. So now...
Yeah, no, I mean, it's...
I mean, Justin really doesn't have much of a choice but to just keep attacking with everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he could not attack. I don't know. Like, if he attacks with both, what does Reed do? Probably just put an Anointer Priest on the companion and that's it? I guess he's not going to attack if he's playing his creature pre-combat, I would guess.
He can put Anointer Priest on companion, right? No, that makes sense.
Kopesh.
Yeah. He's looking surprisingly stable here, all things considered.
Yeah, this turn attack seems a little bit tougher to me. Like, he has to block 2 creatures or he's dead. And there's no really good block on 2 creatures here.
Wait a second. He does have to block 2 creatures, right? Yeah, that's very true, very true.
Wow, he drew another ornery Kodu. That's intervention.
Not the best.
No, I mean, I think he's going to win anyway. But Reed maybe should have considered just putting the Kopesh on the mummy. Like, if he's been playing around Synchronized Strike the whole time, what good is a 2/4 as opposed to a 3/3 versus 1 toughness creature?
Yeah.
I guess the danger there is the attack from an exerted warrior. So now Reed gets to gain a life, make a 2/4.
Yeah. Justin can trade off his 3/1 to do 5.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, Reed didn't... Okay, well, yeah, now I think you'd almost definitely do it. Or I guess you trade it off to do 4. You don't exert here.
He may just block the Bitterblade warrior. I guess
Yeah.
not. I wonder if Reed has anything that like creates. No, there isn't much, but something that would create tokens, like where he can gain a life to get out of the range of the spider.
Yeah, I don't think he's got like a start to finish or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, that'll be
Yeah. All right.
All right, so backs against the wall for the final round.
Yeah, yeah. So, who do we have coming up next here? We've got... Let's take a look.
Me and Sam.
Yeah, you and Sam. All right. Well, it's probably bad for Sam, but we'll see.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Who else plays this round? I guess. Okay, so
I
me
think
and
that
Sam,
we're
just one match around now, I guess.
Yep, one match around.
All right, we're gonna send it to some ads, and I'll be back. But I'll be playing against Sam Black.
Rise among